What's happening, folks? We're back for the next installment in our playthrough of Phantasy Star II. Indeed, I mentioned I wanted to really start things off with a bang and get the game going because it is quite long and, you know, try to get through the opening phase where I have to get a lot of experience as quickly as possible. So that's what we're here to do. I wanted to give a shout out to Michaela, who's been watching, and also Han Solo, who's been commenting. But yeah, Michaela mentioned that in the second installment, the screen recorder was a bit weird. Now, when I was playing, you know, I didn't notice anything odd, but it's true. I went back and looked at the video, and I only noticed one or two moments, but it did look like the screen froze a couple times, including once when I found the second dynamite. It seemed to not show the text box when it said what was in the chest, which again was the second piece of dynamite. So yeah, I didn't rewatch the full video, but hopefully that was not something that was happening constantly. But yeah, I made a point when I went to shoot this third installment to restart my computer to close all non-essential processes, so hopefully it doesn't do that again this time, but yeah, we'll just have to bear with it. And yeah, as I think I mentioned last time... Oh, and also shout out to Michaela, who was saying it was a missed opportunity not to rename Amy Kira. What I'm gonna do with that is, there's at least a couple characters I think I will change their name, including my favorite character we've yet to have join the party. And I guess because I'm gonna name her Kira, you'll know that it's a female. But yeah, she's one of my very favorite characters, and so when she joins the party, I will name her Kira, because I think that's a better name than her default name. So, yeah, we'll still use that name, just not for Amy's character. And yeah, as I mentioned, we got Amy some better equipment, right? Yeah, we got our second scalpel, some fiber gear, a fiber cape, and now we need to get enough money to learn the music technique, which I don't think will be immediately relevant, but we'll need to learn it for something that happens in the future. Might as well do it now, and in the process get some more experience, especially for Amy, who's still, you know, very under-leveled. And since I can't, no one else will be able to join for the time being, we'll have to use Amy. Why does it show her as defending again? Didn't I change that? Her defense isn't bad though with that fiber gear and fiber cape. Both that vortex and the armor ant took off fewer hit points from Amy than I would have expected, so that's good. If we could avoid fighting battles with two bees, that would be helpful. It is a complete waste of time. I noticed that Rudo is shorter than both Ace and Nia. Like, even without Nia's ears, I think she's still taller than Rudo. Did I look up here before? I did, right? It's just the... Oh, wait, what? Is this where we came from? It is, okay. There's nothing more. Okay. I don't know if you can hear my neighbor's dog barking. If you can, I apologize. It's nighttime, it's still barking like crazy. And this is the tunnel we're not allowed to pass yet, right? And he won't use the dynamite, right? Who told you to put it back, Ace? I told you to use it. Alright, 1,000 more Mota. Well done, Amy. I'm impressed. Didn't take off much, but you got the kill. Oh, hello. Locusta. Did she now? Oh, she learned Foy. Debon, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a shield? I think I should fight in here. This seems to be the quadrant with the stronger enemies. know, I say there's stronger enemies down here, and then you give me a mosquito and a fire ant game, really? I am intrigued, though, that they seem to take off 6 or 5 no matter how good your defense is. It's like just, you know, they steal more health back than either the mosquito or the waspy, but it's not scaled to your defense. It's like the guns in Phantasy Star I. They, you know, take off a certain amount and that's just it. And it annoys me, unlike in the original Phantasy Star, like, it doesn't really make a distinction where you are. Like, if you go to the coast in Phantasy Star I, you fight enemies from the water. It's gotta be close. Yep, we're close. There we are. Let's get a little bit more so we can heal ourselves once we learn the magic spell or technique. Or the music technique, rather. Such a pleasant vibe this game gives me. Admittedly, you know, there's calamity and drama and all sorts of crazy developments coming in the game, but the game in general is very nostalgic, and like walking around on the map, it has this, I mean, and the victory music too, everything just has this kind of smooth and pleasant vibe. Okay, let us get healed, learn the music technique, and then we'll be off to the Biosystems Lab. after saving our game once we learn the technique, of course. Ustvestia. Am I? I just had to listen to that? I guess that was a time lapse. Ace spent some time learning music. And it's like several hours later. But alright, so Ace knows music. Okay, let us go to the Biosystems Lab. And just to confirm though, hold on. We have all like the best weapons we can have, right? Except for maybe the silent shot. And even that I think may be for someone. I think Odin. I think Rudo can use it. Oh, whoops. But as I said, I like how the shotgun can split damage over 2 enemies, which I don't think the silent shot does. Yeah, we're good. I see, that's why we need the other stick of dynamite. But okay, give me one moment. I shall be right back. I'm gonna check on Luca, and I'm also gonna open my Phantasy Star wiki on my phone, just so we don't waste time in this dungeon. Before I do that though, let me just see. I don't think this is one. No, it's not one of the ones I mentioned. There's gonna be at least 1 or 2 dungeons where the trick is you have to walk in the black area around the perimeter and it doesn't take you back outside. But okay, I'll be right back. Okay. And we're in. Alright, so I'm confused now. I'm looking at the map. It looks like there's another entrance over here, but like I don't see how that would be relevant nor how to get to it. Meaning, like, when we walk in, you know, it takes us to that front entrance where we have to use the dynamite, but after this battle, you'll see what I mean. Oh, I guess you can't see it, but there's an entrance here. Oh, I think it's like... Hello, mushroom. I think there's... like an elevator that will put us there, but the only way to go, rather than straight back up again, is outside. I guess we don't need to concern ourselves with it, but... Oh, tough, hardy little mushrooms, weren't they? Oh, a lot of experience, too. And there's octopi in this. Yeah, see, it's down there, but I guess it doesn't matter. Well, the second level amoeba, apparently called Jelly. We're starting to get more Mota for every battle. I like it. Way to go, Amy. You might have only taken off 3, but you got the killing blow again. I don't think there's a way through here. Oh, but wait. Oh, okay. Oh, did I? What are you doing, mouse, while you're on the screen? Gra. If my memory serves, I think that's some, like, either healing or defensive magic. Okay, so if I remember, they did mention there's like a hole in the center of Biosystems, but these little slots I don't think we want to go to. I think we have to go up to the 3rd floor and then fall down the middle hole. Okay, so floor 2. Oh, there's star mist on this floor. Alright. Well, let's go get the star mist. Shit is confusing though. This is like, even with a map, this is gonna be confusing. Alright, that takes us back down again. Isn't that just gonna be in the middle of like a locked area? Yeah. Okay, but the star mist, how do I get there? Through here, in fact. Oh, you guys look unpleasant. Oh my god. How dare you get the jump on us? And if you can hear that train, that also is not in the game, but in fact near my apartment. Let us go. And I don't think this will serve any purpose either. Nope, it's literally just a dead end. Okay. Now we gotta go up and around. Yeah, and we definitely don't want to fall in there. Oh, look at these guys. Very dramatic. I like their choreographed tail wagging, though. A lot of battles here for not all that many steps. I don't think I want to fall there either, do I? Nope, definitely don't. Oh, level 3 ants, the pinch ants. don't believe we want to fall in this hole either. Yeah, that takes us like back to the beginning where we used the dynamite to break in, so definitely not. But it's funny because there was someone who told us like, oh, there's a hole in the Biosystems Lab which leads to the basement or whatever. So I think we do need to fall into a hole, but I think, oh, defense ability decreased. Don't do that. But yeah, it's like they're trying to tempt you, like, oh, maybe this is the hole, maybe this is the hole, and just about every other hole makes you have to backtrack. Wait a minute. How do I get to that? I guess I can't get there. Not now, anyway. And anyway, it goes back down. Oh, like, yeah, when we came in, we could have used, like, when we first used the dynamite and walked inside, that portal was there, but it, again, it leads to nothing. Like, we wouldn't have been able to get through there anyway. Alright, so we're gonna have to... Oh, wait. It gets complicated here. Yeah, it gets complicated here. We might want one of those holes, actually. Hold on. Yeah, because I don't see how we're supposed to get to... Oh, I see. I see. Okay, I got it. We are going the right way. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dow. Lots of scalpels around here. I guess I could have saved money earlier, though it would have meant she only had one scalpel until we got here. And of course I didn't know that there were a couple in treasure chests waiting for us. Or, you know, sci-fi containers. Yeah, I guess that one you have to fall down to, and I'm curious, if you do fall down for that one, where does it take you? Oh, but it goes up. Maybe we're gonna have to get to that one. I think we are. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. I think we're gonna go upstairs with the one that I'm about to go to, and then I think we have to get to that other one? Actually, I'm not sure. Well, we'll figure it out. Wait, because at this one, it goes back down? Yeah, I think... I'm so confused. I think the one I'm about to go to is actually a dead end, so... I think we're already gonna have to figure out what hole to fall through. Oh, wait. What? Oh, we're on the other side now. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. That's right, when we were on this floor before, we were on the left side. Again, when I beat this game back in the day, you know, it was pre-internet, man. You just had to figure everything out. But to quote the Lethal Weapon movies, I'm getting too old for this shit. So, I'm taking advantage of the resources at my disposal. Can I go through there? I think I can go through there. Again, the perspective in this game, it actually accounts for, like, differences in the horizontal and vertical plane, as I was explaining in the first playthrough. Nope. It doesn't. Not in this case. Well, you fail, game, because, yeah, that tank's supposed to be standing up in the air, not, like, covering the area that, because of our angle, it's blocking visually, but not physically. You know, I went out of my way to praise you, game, and then you got the perspective wrong there. Oh, she learned Girez, which is a stronger healing magic. It heals more. And I think there's one that heals everybody, so... And it is, you know, I don't mind it, the way the game did this, where, like, you just have to figure out what all these spells mean. But yeah, the first time you lose a new, or learn a new technique, it's like, wait, so what exactly does that do? Alright, up to the second floor again. And now we go up to this one. Alright, so now we're on the third floor and we've got to get... Oh, I think it's a long trip all the way around. That's what it is. Oh wait, what? Oh, there's a chest with dynamite. So it's 2 long trips. We're going to have to go down to get the dynamite, then we're going to have to go all the way back up. Up to the left of where we are now, and then go all the way around. But before we do that, we gotta go down and get this dynamite. Alright. Because presumably at some point we're gonna need more dynamite, otherwise why would they put it here? And I wonder, like, if you don't get it here, like, I wonder what happens. Like, do they eventually let you buy dynamite in one of the item shops? I'm not sure. Or they're like, nope, you gotta go back to Biosystems Lab and find some more dynamite. Nope, Amy, you're in trouble. Yep, all the way over here to get some dynamite, and then we're gonna have to turn right around. But again, the one thing I vastly prefer relative to the first game is that there's no traps. So hopefully, again, hopefully you saw that it said Ace has gotten hold of dynamite. It's still weird to me that the screen recorder sabotaged me a little bit. And again, thank you to Michaela for bringing that to my attention. Hopefully the way that I restarted the computer and closed all the non-essential processes means it's not happening this time. Back up, and then like where we just were, we need to like basically be just on the other side of that, but the only way to get there is to go all the way around. I mean, we gotta have like 2,500 meseta. Oh, 5. We have double that. 5,000 meseta. We're rolling in the dough. Yep, now we are taking the long route around. Again, it does raise the stakes that you can't save outside of the towns. I will say, I prefer the way Phantasy Star I did it in that regard. I get maybe why they changed it, but... And even then, you know, like in Phantasy Star I, if you saved your game in a position where, like, you don't have a lot of MP or, like, whatever, you could actually screw yourself over. I was reading about it. You know, when we defeated Lassic up in his sky castle / town area, if I had no magic or no, what was it? Not an escaper, a trancer. If I had no trancer or magic left for Alice after defeating Lassic, that's it. You're stuck. You eventually starve to death on that flying castle because you can't get back down to Palma. Whoops, I went to the wrong one. And so, yeah, like if you had only one game save, or if you saved multiple times, like up in the dungeon of Lassic and you didn't have a transfer or at least 8 MP left to use fly, your game's over and you can never beat Dark Falls and complete the game. But yeah, again, I do like the way Phantasy Star I did it, where you could save while you're going through a dungeon. Though, as I said, I also get why they changed that for this. It's like, once you're in a dungeon, there's no safe haven. It does remind me a bit of Chrono Trigger, where, again, you could save anywhere on the world map, but once you were in a dungeon, or a castle, you could only save if you happen to find one of those shining save points, where you could also use a shelter, which is nice, but here there are no such shelters or save points, so it's like you either beat the dungeon, or you have to bail on it, you know, re-heal and whatever, and then try again, or you die and you have to, you know, go back to your last save point. So it does raise the stakes a bit. Okay, so now we're almost there to this central hole where we do have to fall in, and we go all the way down to the basement, but we reach an area that you can't access if you go down to the basement normally, like with an elevator. Aha, that's okay. So I see now. We need the dynamite and we use it in here. So like if we get here with no dynamite, it's just like, well, sorry, like you gotta go find some dynamite. But okay. And that's it. We drop in. Boom. Oh shit. So the Biolab recorders. Oh, there's a fusion shot? A poison shot. Alright, well the Biolab recorder is up to the right. But it looks like to get there... Yep. I think we gotta go all the way around. Yep. Alright, well before we do that... There's an antidote down to the left. We don't want that, but we are gonna go get the poison shot. Okay, so to do that, we gotta go down this way. So we would go up here if we're gonna go to get the recorder, so we'll have to go, we'll come back and do that as soon as we go grab this. Oh, and this probably takes off health, walking through this stuff. Yep, it does. Oof. Oh wow, it rolled it over. It didn't let us, like, pick. Yeah, you mushrooms, you're tough. $90 experience points, 446 Mota. Alright. Yeah, but we're getting low on healing ability here. Because after this, yeah, we're gonna have to start using aces, and then I gotta make sure I have enough to both use, what is it, Hinus, or what, like, what's the, yeah, Hinus and then Ryuka. I don't know exactly how much those cost, but I gotta make sure I have enough. And what's Rudo's state right now? Alright, he's still got a lot. Amy still has 4 heals remaining, so... But okay, let's go get this... Oh, what? My phone's like, you haven't looked at the map for a while, so I'm turning off. Okay, oh god, to get it, we gotta walk through a lot more poison. God damn it. Is this worth it? I'm not sure it's worth it. Good lord. I mean, I'm not even sure this was worth it. I guess it takes off 1 per step. That's not the worst, but it's not good either. Let's see if it does improve his attack. It's at 59. Oh, and he can't even use it. Well, but presumably, I think I know who can use it. If I'm remembering, there is another character we haven't gotten yet who does use guns. So I guess we can not have to buy it, assuming that it is in a shop somewhere. Anyway, it's too late to go back now. Alright, Ace, it's only you left with the MP. Okay, so, yeah, we gotta go through... Oh god, there's just more poison all along the way. What a nightmare. But as soon as we get the recorder, we can... What the hell? Okay, so where are we again? Alright, we're right there. Yeah, that doesn't help, Rudo. up. And this is where we landed earlier. Yep, there's no way to avoid it. We gotta go through some more poison. Go all the way around. Ow. If we could really avoid that, it would be great. I mean, I gotta heal everybody, and again, I don't know how... I think I need at least like 20 heal or 20 TP to use the escape. Oh, but I have... Hold on. Don't I have a... Yeah, telepipe. I think that gets us... Oh, I have... Okay. Yeah, I think those two things... Okay, so I feel like... I don't know for sure about the escape pipe, but the telepipe I think does take us back to the town once we're outside a dungeon, so... The situation is a little less dire than I was thinking. Oh, sack. I think that brings someone back to life? I'm not sure. Oh, whoops. Okay. Haha. I'm sneaky. Perspective. Angles. And I'm not talking about the people who came from... Oh, it's a trimate? I guess I'll go for a trimate. But yeah, I'm not talking about the Germanic peoples that came to England. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Oh, you can't miss. You cannot miss against these guys. Because again, they just automatically take off 5 or 6 with every attack. Everybody missing is just ridiculous. Thank you. Phone keeps turning off on me. Not helpful. Okay. We're almost there. But there's a lot more poison we gotta walk through. But it does suggest, right, something's gone terribly wrong. Like, we heard the Biosystems Lab was shut down after creating a dangerous monster. And evidently it's been creating a lot of dangerous monsters, but yeah, there's like poison everywhere, like something went very wrong. So the idea that Mother Brain hasn't been malfunctioning is of course suspect. Oh my god. Do I have any monomates or like, oh I do, okay. There it is. Oh my god, one more of these? Do not miss, thank you. Oh my god, Mia's gonna die. Ace is gonna die. Good lord. Let's go. And that means I can save my escape pipe and my telepipe for later. Let us go. Oh, so it actually doesn't use that much. It is 8 to use the Ryuka, but I think it was only, what, 4 or 5 to use Heinous? Alright. Excellent. So who, am I supposed to go back to the library? I guess I am, or the central tower rather. Maybe not the library, but the central tower to meet with my boss. Alright, let's teleport our way back to Paseo. Don't feel like walking back. I do love that feature of this game. And let's get a save here, because I think that's when you do the Ryuka, I think it takes you back to the last place you saved, so having our home base in my hometown of Paseo, I think would be ideal. Alright, boss. Oh, it's the governor. So it's essentially the long descendant. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's not a familial thing. In fact, hopefully not. Hopefully they get elected. But yeah, the governor of Motavia is the guy that we prevented from being corrupted by Dark Falls after defeating Lassic. So he also was based in Paseo. So he's at least the spiritual successor, if not the direct familial descendant of that guy. Is this governor here? Immediately compare the recorder with the library data. Alright. Okay. Overload of energy poured into the Biosystems machinery. Alright. The creature made a rapid evolution. Okay, so yeah, the temperature from Climatrol, it was redirected to Biosystems Lab, which caused a problem for both. The Biosystems Lab made animals or monsters which shouldn't have been made, and Climatrol lost the ability to regulate temperature and rain. Okay, so now we can go past that. So let's, yeah, that means there should be 2 more towns that are accessible. So let's go to those towns, see what we can buy weapon-wise, come back home, see who might be visiting us or joining our party after we get to these new towns. And then I think we'll call it for this playthrough. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, in fact, I think there's 3. I think there's 3 additional towns that we'll be able to get to. Yeah. Alright. So let's get a save. Do a bit of walking. Hold on. No, not yet. Hold on. Okay. Wait, whoops. Did I go the wrong? I did. Annoying. No, that's even more annoying, man. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Y'all want to stop being useless and missing things, that would be great. Could everyone stop getting the jump on us? That'd be great too. Oh my god, you are all useless. Really? And they got the jump on us again. Suddenly my people are totally useless. Thank you. Okay, so the first town, we go down here, we go right, and there's another little, kind of like Paseo, it's like its own little area. Oh, I know who uses the whip. The laser knife. Oh, I gotta... Okay, hold on. Let's go sell the poison shot, because... I'm not... I think the person who uses it... I won't be bringing along much. Okay, so... I'll take that. gonna power up Ace first. See if I can get 2 of these laser knives. And I think Rudo can get the cannon. Obviously, we'll have to wait for that. Alright, now let's equip these and go sell the ceramic knives. Let's see what this does to his attack here. Hello. Not a dramatic difference, but definitely better. And I might... If I can sell each of the ceramic knives for like 1,000, I think I might still be able to get the cannon for Rudo. Oh yeah, we'll have enough. We haven't talked to anyone here either. Gotta start chatting with all these folks. Nope, no. Really can't jump the gun. Okay. Jet scooter sounds like a vehicle we might need to get. Sounds like I'm gonna need a jet scooter. They're really setting that up. What the? Well, yeah, same to you, buddy. Oh, that doesn't sound pleasant now, does it? All these old men who are confused. Like, yeah, that's what I'm asking all you guys. What are you tripping on? You too? Yep, you too. Alright, you guys are weird, man. Yeah, well, there's not many Mota residents, like original, the Mota people. Okay, so they're sort of like Jawas in the Star Wars universe. Okay. Middle of the lake, there's a tower where no one's been. Well, that makes me wonder, you know, we don't know where Mother Brain is. It's at least a possibility that Mother Brain might be there. But alright. Let us now go to the next town, which is admittedly a bit of a... Oh, no, well... Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, so this is supposed to be a lake around them, but it's dried up. And there's a tower, it's like to the right, you can't see it, but it's in the dried up area. So clearly, we're gonna have to open the dams, which we already heard about. You know, there's the red dam, the green dam, the blue dam, and then There's a tower there. Yeah, there it is. Okay, but now I think there's another town. Fucking hell. We get a lot of experience for battling this particular grouping of enemies, but... Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Amy doesn't take off much, but she often gets kills because there's like an enemy with not that much left. I like it. Oh, we can't get over there. We can't get over there yet, I don't think. Alright, so I guess there's only one other town we can go to right now. Yeah, I think the town that I see that's on the other side of this dam area, I think we need the jet scooter. We need to be the river traversing jet ski people. Oh, whoops, I'm going the wrong way. That's not where we need to go. Damn it. Alright. We need to go over here and then we go down. There's a bridge that goes down. And then we gotta go left. And I think Ace and maybe Nia will go up a level by the time we do this, which would be perfect. Ouch. Ace is... Oh, come on, Nia. That's not what we need from you. Oh, come on, Ace. Yeah, everyone's gonna die. We go north. Oh, we gotta go all the way around though. Gathu. Alright. I haven't been using MP much, or TP much, because I like to save that for healing. But at some point when we fight bosses or stronger enemies, I may need to use some of my attack magic. Also, I should look on the Phantasy Star Wiki for a list of what each spell does so I don't have to experiment too much. Let's go, another town. No, but I'm guessing I have to go there, and maybe that's where I'm gonna find the jet ski. That's my estimation, because it's like a junk place, and they make vehicles, which will allow me to, I think, access the dams. Yep, everyone's talking about the ocean. But yeah, that makes sense. That will be how I open the dams, which in turn will be how I, like, flood everywhere. I can get to that tower, and then eventually use the jet ski to go around to the other part of the continent where I can get to that one town that I can't reach right now. I like boyfriend as 2 words. My boyfriend. Oh, okay. Maybe this is another place where there's like an extra little side area of the town. Oh, see the laser slasher. Oh, the laser shot. Oh, I should have saved a little more. Clearly that's going to be for my man Rudo. But yeah, the laser slasher, those are boomerangs, and I know exactly who needs those. It's the character that I told you is like maybe my favorite character. Hopefully that means that we can now go back to my... Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, we can go get her. Oh, I know, I remember Uzo. Yeah, see, this is ominous. We hear that, like, eventually humans weren't allowed to use vehicles. Like, oh yeah, we have a teleporting system, but no going in the ocean. Like, people, the residents of Mota have been cut off. Oh, see, there's the little area where that guy works. But yeah, residents have been cut off from going to a lot of places on the planet. Yep. No, but I, like... Yep. 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 So, okay, when I go to Uzo Island, I'm gonna have to get leaves from a Mora tree, which will allow him to make the gum, which will allow us to go into an underwater area without drowning. Understood. Alright. So much to do next time. Oh man, so much to do next time. Alright, I think we're gonna have to go home. One person's gonna be there. We're gonna have to leave the town, or, you know, go outside, come back, and there'll be another person, I believe. Sure. I was gonna call him Roos, because I'm reminded of the character Roos in Shining Force CD. But you know what? I'll keep the letter that starts your name, but let's go with Hans. Yep, you need to be leveled up, sir. For right now, I'm gonna keep Amy, but I suspect that when we leave here, the person who's gonna come and join... Oh god, why does it start us on this side of town? There she is. Zersky. But yeah, Anna, you're gonna be Kira. Okay, so Guardians, I don't know if she'll explain this, but they were created, it was a class of officer created to regulate the hunters who, again, were allowed to use weapons and fight biomonsters and so on, but some of them like went rogue, and so Guardians were created to regulate hunters and make sure none of them became criminal. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Yes. And you can forget the past. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she's been through some tough stuff. But she is a force for good, and honestly, this is like the best character in the game. Yeah. Now that means we don't have as much healing ability. Also, it means that, well, I guess Amy didn't have, yeah, a couple scalpels, fiber, gear, whatever. We'll leave that with her for now. I'm not gonna like take away all her items. Like, look, I'm selling your stuff, all right? And you just wait at my house now. But yeah, we gotta level Kira up. Oh, she's so good. All right. Oh yeah, we got so much to do in the next playthrough. The next playthrough is probably going to be a bit longer because I'm going to want to get 2 laser slashers for Kira. I'm going to try to get the laser shot for Rudo. Try to get better defensive equipment. So yeah, the next playthrough is probably going to involve like an hour or more of leveling up. And then we'll try to go figure out how to... Yeah, I guess we gotta go down to that... I don't know what it's like a dump or like a Roron or whatever, where they said that like Mota people use trash to like build machines or, you know, vehicles and so on. But before we do that, we're gonna have to get a lot of experience and Mota. I don't think I need healing, do I? Oh, okay. A little bit. Well, there we go, folks. That was a very successful and efficient playthrough. Got the recorder, figured out that multiple facilities on Mota are failing, meaning Mother Brain isn't doing what Mother Brain is supposed to. And then we hear that people used to be able to access more parts of the planet before Mother Brain came in, and now everyone is like restricted, and there's like towers and places where no one can get to. It all sounds very suspicious. We'll have to get to the bottom of it. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this playthrough, or this journey overall. I hope you are already. Once again, big shout out to Michaela and others of you. I hope you, if you are watching, you begin commenting. Yeah, I'm gonna save it on all 3. So as I said, you know, I did this one quicker, but my plan is to do roughly 1 a week, at least 1 every like 10 days. So we'll keep burning through the game because I'm having a great time. So hopefully you enjoy. Oh, whoops. No. No. Well, we can fix that easy enough. Okay. Well, like like I said, I hope you enjoyed that installment, and I will see you very soon for the next one. Peace!